Welcome to the fourth official episode of the Extremely Average podcast, hosted by yours truly, Goat and Red. You know, just your two average guys with nothing to do, entertaining you with an extremely average podcast.
I already messed up the intro of the fourth time, huh? I see.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, you can do it next episode. There you go.
Nah,
That'll be
never,
the
never, no,
title. Episode five.
never.
Red does the intro,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I highly doubt I will ever do it. But I see you changed up the intro a bit.
well,
I was also, I was also thinking of, telling you to change it, because I think we said, welcome to, is that, we should have changed it to welcome back. But,
I guess you
welcome
can
back,
just also
welcome back.
say welcome back to the Extremely Average podcast.
Yeah, but, welcome back, it's fine, welcome, welcome, welcome. Episode 4. Damn,
Yes.
look at that.
We all had a bit of vacation. Well, I was away for a bit.
Yes,
More on
an
that in a
hour
bit.
and had a bad sleeping pattern, so this is why we couldn't record the day when we were meant to record this.
Yeah, we
So,
had to move it on one day because I was away and like stuck behind the river, basically. And then we had to move it on because Red didn't know when to go sleep and when to wake up.
yes. And
And
now it's Saturday.
yeah, oh yeah, and last night I had guests over and a really bad hailstorm here, or thunderstorm and hail here. So I do not know if audio would have been nice to listen to. So we are doing it
We,
today.
our episodes might have bad audio, but we that's unintentional. We can't really change that stuff, but we
Mm,
just control it as much as we can.
yes, yes.
But yeah.
We try to be
Oh,
professional in the ways that we can, but you know.
so if you are listening for the first time to episode 4, odd.
Odd way to start
Yeah.
the series, but you know.
No one starts on episode 4. But I do have the 3 episode rule. Watch the first 3 episodes of a new series that you start.
Yeah, and if you're still
But
not hooked by it, then
yeah,
you can leave. It's fine.
there are some series which, like, I watched the first episode. It's just like, nope. The main characters are just annoying. But they just butt into someone else's business all the time. They're overpowered for no reasons. Like, this one guy just comes and beats up everyone's like, okay. So this guy just beat up the entire Yakuza. Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's good to
but
know.
like
That's good to know.
it's such a fickle thing for me as well because like either they are overpowered and it's boring to watch, or they are weak as fuck and they can't do anything for themselves. Like if they stub their toe, they need to have like 10 supporting characters come and carry them off stage. So then that's also not fun to look. So you have to have the right amount of strength, otherwise you're just not interested. If it's like
Yeah.
if the voice is irritating to me, then I'll leave. Like if it's an irritating, like weak-willed voice, like what's his name, Deku. I really did not like him.
Oh, oh, yeah. No, I because of him, I did drop.
My Hero
Hero Academia.
Academia.
My Hero Academia.
Uh,
Because of that, because of him, I just dropped the whole show, and I never looked back. I think I was like maybe 10 episodes. Like it was still airing one episode at a time. This one, like, then after that,
yeah.
done.
No,
I was
I didn't watch it when it came out. I only started watching it later on. So I think I watched the first season and then I started on the second season and I watched like 2 or 3 episodes and I was like, well, this is just not for me. It's just slightly boring, but you know.
Oh, but yeah, back to the main topic that I did start with. If you are watching, welcome,
Oh
welcome.
yeah, sorry
If you're
about that.
new, also welcome. I am Red. It's still with the anime profile, and go to still with the demon profile.
Yes, yes.
Orange and light blue. It's not even orange. It's kind of light orange, but it's some kind of orange, which I don't really care about because I'm dying inside right now because I just woke up and I have to record because Goat is very very stuck up.
Uh
But
huh.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
see.
I want to wake up and do something during the sun. While the sun is up.
Start.
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
see.
say during the. Oh
The
no, never
weekend?
mind.
I thought you were gonna say Saturday. I was like,
No, no, no. I just meant like between the hours of like 8 in the morning and 8 at night, not just when you wake up at 7 a.m. at 7 p.m. Sorry, I mean, that's not really when I want to start working.
I see. If I even forgot to put my phone on vibrate, so now I'm just like
Very professional
but
again, you know.
But let me just say welcome back again. Welcome. Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas to those that celebrate it. It doesn't really matter if you celebrate or not. Just nice for people to say Merry Christmas to you because they
This,
know you exist, fam.
yeah,
Exist.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the two friends that you still have from high school that send you a message like, "Hey, I knew this guy sometime like a few years ago. They
Nah,
still
nah,
remember
nah,
me."
nah. I don't really talk to anyone like that. But yeah. So on to the first topic. I'm sure Goat has a lot of fun stories because he actually went out to places.
Yes, yes. But before the topics, I actually wanted to ask something that I saw. It was it was the one of those would you rather questions, and it is, would you give up your eye, like one of your eyes, for a robotic one? Like,
Ah,
like
that's actually
okay,
not that bad. Like,
no,
on you
no, no,
something.
no, no. You say you first, and then I'll elaborate on the question, like how we can ask it
Okay,
another way.
okay. For Robotic Guy, I'm already going blind, fam. So,
Oh
I,
yeah,
don't- I, and I'm.
a thing that you guys might get to learn from us in the podcast is that both of us have one fucked up eye, or I have
Yes.
one fucked up. Yeah, you do as well. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
one.
man. Fucking what? Just left, right. Fucking. I really don't understand why I don't know my left and right sometimes. It's just my left eye. It's just dying. It's like every single time it's scratchy. It gets better, then it just gets bloodshot again for no reason. But yeah, I think it's yours is right eye. So
Yeah, my right eye is fucked up. I had a blood clot in my eye, and like it fucked with my nerves and things. So
I
I
see,
have
see.
to drink medicine the whole time and like use special eye drops and things. So yeah,
No,
it's fun
you
times.
see. Yeah, so now one day if you're blind and don't know how to record, we do apologize.
Yeah.
You know.
Misclicking all the buttons because no longer 2020 vision. Now it's only 20.
But like I was saying, what is it? The
Uh,
robotic guy, yeah.
yeah, the robotic eye.
Yeah, because like it's because I'm already going blind. I think robotic guy. First of all, I wouldn't have to like like get irritated in the eye. Like I wouldn't have to itch. It doesn't itch anymore. I don't have to scratch it. I can see 20. I can see more than better than 2020. I can
Yeah,
like
you'll
look
probably have
locate
like
people.
different distances and things that you can zoom into or whatever.
But yeah, I wanted to know like, is it like, can you zoom in, zoom out, like like you saw in the movies, and you can like, what
Use
it
night
just shows
vision or
like the
something like
night,
that. Yeah.
night vision, but also like facial recognition and recognition,
Recognition. Yes.
recognition. Yeah, facial recognition.
Recognition.
Yes, yes, being able to identify people's faces, through the eyes.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering, like, what kind of
Yeah, like that.
robotic eye am I getting?
And like, would you have an interface like some of the movies always have that they can like put in a lens and they can see like the internet? I'm not sure. Did you ever watch Altered Carbon?
No,
It's also a
I haven't
Netflix
watched.
show.
I wanted to watch it, but it just never did because I was lazy and I found some other show all the time. I just feel like I
Yeah,
forgot.
but I enjoyed it quite a bit. But they also have these type lenses where it basically makes the whole world in virtual reality if you look through the lenses. But it's just that
Yeah.
idea, like, but what I thought was like how we could ask the question is, if someone like Elon Musk or some billionaire inventor, I just took him for a good
This is
example, but if he came to you and is like, okay, for some reason he can use your eye, one of your eyes, like you can get an eye transplant, but he'll be like, I'll give you a robotic eye in exchange. So the eye that you're getting is still in like production and like they're still figuring out how to make all the things. So in like a few years along the line, you might be able to see in night vision, or you might just lose your eye permanently. So
wait. Can I at least see out of that?
yeah, yeah.
What is it? Yeah,
You
I can
should
see
be
out of
able to
how
see out
well.
of the robotic eye. No, let's say it should be like a regular eyesight. There might be, okay. Let's say you have a bit more of a tunnel vision. It's like the peripherals are a bit worse than your regular eye would be. Um, but still,
Huh?
yeah, because like I've also thought like if you can add like, because I go bird watching quite a bit. Oh, well, it's fun, a fun pastime for me. Um, And like, would you, if you can add like a binoculars to your eyes, or like something like that, where you can like zoom in and see a bird from far away, that would always be fun. Because like to lug around a whole binoculars, or I'm not sure if you've seen some of those spotter lenses where it looks like a telescope, mobile telescope, just for
I
bird
have seen.
spotting. So,
I don't know. I don't know. Because as soon as you said bird watching, it reminded me of a movie. I don't know if you watched it. Who was it in? It was Steve Martin, Jack Black, and one other actor that I don't remember
Wasn't
who.
it Owen Wilson? Was
Oh, here's Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson,
yeah.
and they were looking for some legendary bird or something like that. It was quite a. I think it didn't do well because it's not like no people are not really interested in birds like bird watching. It was quite a funny movie for me.
I can't remember the name if it's Big Time Rush or something, but I know the movie where they it is the premise of the movie was that they have to spot the certain or the most amount of birds in a year time.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
and
I
then you
did
get
watch it.
points, different points according to
The
like how
rarity.
rare the yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I did watch it. It was quite a fun movie. Well, I enjoyed it. Um, I can't really remember much because I think I watched it way back when. So
I, yeah, that's why and I really like Owen Wilson, from the movies, but I couldn't even remember he was in it. I
the
haven't seen it.
wow
I
guy
haven't seen
with
his
the
movies.
the fucked up nose.
Yes, yes, this is the one, guys. I haven't seen his movies recently, at all. I haven't seen him. I saw him. I know he came out with a new movie with the lady from Grown Ups, but I don't really remember anything else about him. That's the sad part. And I thought he was quite a funny comedian,
Yeah, he
but
wasn't
I
too
don't know.
bad. I know I liked his role in Night at the Museum, where he was the small figurine, the small, what was he, a cowboy, I think, if I remember
Yes, yes, he was a
correctly.
cowboy. He was a cowboy, yeah.
Uh,
Small figurines, yeah. With I think someone else was playing Julius Caesar, the other guy, or he was a Roman
yeah, yeah, Roman
army guy,
soldier.
yeah. Roman soldier, yeah. That guy. That's what's happening. It's quite funny movies. I liked it movies, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's what about you? What would you do with the robotic guy? You take it or not?
Yes, I think I would. I will have to decide depending on like the functions of the eye, which one I would give up. But I think I would probably give up my one that's a bit fucky. Because like obviously like being part what do you call it, bionic, always sounded like a fun premise to me. Like in the movies, like what's that, Teen Titans, or
Yeah, yeah.
where
Oh,
the
cyborg.
yeah,
I think it
cyborg.
was cyborg. Yeah.
Yeah. So like when I watched those movies, it was always so fun, like to have this guy that has robotic arms and things, and you can like transform it into weapons and whatever. And it's like, it must be nice.
But you're hackable. You can get hacked.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised in our country. The system is down that it connects your eye to the rest of your brain, so you just have a blank screen or like a blue screen problem, blue screen of
A
death.
blue screen. Yes. Just give you a blue screen. But yes, yeah. But that's what else? What else? What else do you have for us?
uh,
I.
okay. So I went to visit my grandparents on their farmhouse and things, and it is quite a bit of a drive away from us. And we took our dogs with and everything. It was fun times. But at the one petrol station, I'm not sure if you know it, is Alzu. It's
No.
oh okay. Well, I don't know. It's quite a
Oh,
big
no.
place.
Uh, if it's not like the main, okay, if it's not okay, yeah, I know the main road ones, N1 ones. The rest I don't know anything about. You think I go out of the house, fam? Huh? You think I'm supposed to know this stuff?
Nah, I'm sure you had geology. What geography? There you go. Geography
George.
in school.
You want me to study rocks, fam?
No. But in anyway, the one petrol place, it is quite a big one because they have like a nature reserve part. Like if
Yeah.
you are there, there's like a lot of windows and places that you can look over a watering hole, and there's like I think we counted something like 20 rhinos and like a lot of other animals like the now my English is gonna be the bitch of me. Onyx, I think it is called.
Onix from Pokemon.
No. What do you call the big buck with the very straight horns
Ox?
that you? Huh?
Ox?
No. What
A
ox?
bull?
No, no, not gender. Like it's one of the big. Fuck off. Never mind.
No, 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 no. We have to solve this, fam. Let me go. Big, big bulls. No, big bull
No,
with straight horns.
I think
What? How do you spell straight now? I think it's straight.
STRAIGHT.
Straight horns. Straight back? What is that? Straight horns. Big bull with straight horns.
Oryx. Sorry,
Oryx.
oryx, not a onyx. It's a large antelope.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Can you find it, fam?
we can add an image in post editing if you want to. I think you're editing this episode, yeah. So
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, you have to send me the picture because I'm seeing some other shit.
Gemsbok,
Watoshi. Hemsbok.
do you know?
Iboko. Nah, I have no idea.
Okay, but
I
anyway,
don't know about animals.
there was a lot of animals, and they also had ostriches, and I think they were emus at some time. I'm not sure if they were there this time.
Wait, they were English? What? I'm hearing.
Emus.
Okay, I'm hearing
Emus.
things now.
Okay. It's another large flightless bird. But anyway, so the bathrooms that the place has, the main bathrooms, um, the urinals for the men's, they have this large window stroke like in front of them, so that you can look out over the watering hole while you're doing your business. And when I came into the bathroom, there was a guy already standing at the urinals, but he had his camera out and he was taking a video. But I shit you not, he was urinating while taking the video of like the. It looked like he was panning across the screen, across the view to get like the whole watering hole in. But he was still urinating at at the urinals. So, um,
Okay, maybe he was trying to record something else, and then as soon as he heard the door open, he's like, okay, yeah. Watering hole.
oh, okay. I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
that's just,
But
he
I don't know
might have
if
been
that's
raped.
what he was doing, but it was just a very weird thing for me to see.
Ah,
But,
maybe he was trying to record you, fam. Have you ever thought of that?
damn. No, I didn't think I was that popular, you know?
You
See,
never know. You never know. You never know.
but just also
Ah.
quickly on another topic, a taxidermist is what you call the people that stuff animals, right?
Fam, how am I supposed to know this shit, fam?
Why don't you know
Stuffed
this?
animal.
Yes, a taxidermist is a person whose job is to prepare the skin of dead animals and birds and fill them with special material to look at. Okay, so you know, if people, I'm not sure who, but hunters, if they shoot their bucks or whatever and they keep the head as a trophy,
Okay.
where they like stuff it up and hang it on the wall, you know that?
Mhm.
That's the art of taxidermy.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know if there's other names for it as well. Um,
I don't know. You have to tell me, fam.
Nah, that's too much work. But anyway, a taxidermist. Okay, so I saw a video, I think it might have been over Instagram, of a lady that was talking. She's a taxidermist, and she was, I didn't know that at first, but she held a fox in her hands. Like she was cradling it and like brushing its fur and things. And she was talking about how she goes to the park with her pet. I can't remember the name that she gave. And then a lot of the times, like she goes to like dog parks with the fox, and a lot of the times people will come up, or like children will come up and want to pet the fox. And then at that point in time in the video, she like tipped the fox a bit over so that you can see it does not have any eyes left. It's dead, and she stuffed it up. But and I don't know how she did it, but it was a bit more flexible. It wasn't just a rigid thing, and it still obviously it still had the fur and everything, and it looked like it was quite well maintained. Like it wasn't hard or anything. So I assumed she would brush and wash it sometimes. But she carried around a dead stuffed fox and brought it to an animal park where there are other people
It's, they're not the people where they're kids, you know.
And kids, obviously, and like animals as well. Like, why? Uh, why do you? Okay, so I can understand if it was like if it's either your trophy from hunting or it is your pet from when you were a child. For some reason, your
That's still
parents
weird,
got
fam.
you a
That's still
fox.
weird, fam.
But why? Like, why would you stuff it and still keep it with you and take it around
Exactly,
somewhere?
fam. Yo, fam, that lady might have problems. So if anyone who's married to her, like if her husband dies, I can bet you that she's gonna stop the husband.
Yeah. What was that
Uh,
guy with the tigers that became the meme?
oh, the tigers.
Yeah, didn't he have tigers or pet cats, like big cats? And his
Uh,
wife was also a maniac or something. I can't remember. And
wait, did he die from a crocodile attack? That guy.
no, 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 not
Yeah, you said that. Something
fucking hell.
Steve.
No, no, no,
Steve
not
Bacon.
Steve, not Steve Owen.
Oh, Steve.
What? Right, you see how bad this would have been if you didn't have any sleep. We can't even
Nah, nah.
remember
The
any
thing is,
names now.
fam, how am I supposed to? Do you think you think, fam? Do you think I googled or I watched this kind of stuff on Instagram, like watching animals,
Tiger King, Tiger King.
animals attack? What?
Tiger
Who
King
the
is the
fuck?
guy's name. Oh, Joe Exotic.
Fam, I
And
still don't
Carol
know.
Baskin.
I, s-
Okay, never mind.
yeah, I know Carol Baskin because I forgot I don't know what happened to her, but I know she's a crazy person.
Yeah,
I know
but
that she's
wasn't there a
crazy.
story of like the Carol Baskin killing Joe
And she died.
Exotic? No.
Oh, fam, I don't know, fam. I
I
really don't
don't
really
know.
care about all of these people's lives, man. They just, I
You
just find
see,
them weird.
for anyone new here, this is a prime example of what chaoticness we get up to because one of us would mention something and then neither of us would know anything of the topic. And we're both too lazy to go and search it up or do proper research and plan this out. So
I
just end up
If
with
we do
this.
know, we do know the basics, you know, that this is why we brought the topic. And we just hope, you know, the other person knows more, so, you know, we could talk about, but you legit brought up some random stuff that you watched on Instagram, and I
Yeah, well,
expect me to know about what cats and dogs and dead people.
and
But you
taxidermist,
know,
yeah.
taxidermist, you know, like I really thought this story was going somewhere else. So I thought you were gonna talk about some, because I remember watching a show where some guy was preserving the dead bodies, but you know he was like stuffing them, and you know like they take pictures of dead people like this. I thought that's what the story was going, but
Oh.
it very went into the direction of oh I don't know, she must probably like older lady. No,
Carol Baskin or the lady
no,
of
the
the
lady
the
with the
fox?
fox, the fox, the fox, the
Yeah,
fox.
she did look like an old lady. I'm not sure if she's like married or anything. I didn't do like a full background check on her, but
uh,
she was an older lady. Yes, indeed.
But
So
you know, I would have thought like you know if you know when you were telling the story like I'm like okay yeah I already knew because where you were going with the story because as soon as you told me about do you know this I'm like okay so this was happened to the fox. You
uh,
should have started with the story, and then be like ah you know she stopped it with no eyes and stuff. I think it would be a much more
I
impactful
see it
story there.
interacting. Sorry, I don't. Well, as room for improvement for future episodes.
You know, we are learning. I'm sure you'll watch another video of some lady stuffing some guy or something. Maybe
Uh-huh.
she'll stuff up a dildo and, you know, like,
Ah,
there you
well,
go.
that you go that way.
I don't know. Because, you know, like, we already used the animal as as a
Uh,
thing. So now it's just like, okay, these guys are just repeating themselves. So let's just go.
yeah. But just
Good.
last thing, on the whole thing with you saying that there was a guy that stuffed people up. I know that there was I can't remember if it was a police series that I
Yeah,
watched.
it was a show, yeah.
Yeah, but where they were also where there were people that uh, if there was like a female that was still young and beautiful or whatever, and she died, they
Mm-hmm.
would buy her corpse from the parents or steal the corpse, whatever, and then do proper makeup and things to bury their own children with. Because, like, for them, or I'm not sure if it was a fictional thing, but in the story, if you were buried with whatever you were buried. What's that? Yeah,
Buried.
buried. It's just sounds weird. Those items and people go with you to
Ah,
what the
are you sure they
afterlife.
weren't? Are you sure they weren't Egyptian?
I don't know.
That sounds like Egyptians. That's why they buried pharaohs and all these people with the gold and possessions,
Yeah,
so they go into the next world.
yeah.
But yeah, you go on with your story.
But yeah, it's the basic principle there. And they would like steal the or kill and ship the bodies of females that they killed, the criminals then, to these like rich people in China or whatever Asian country it was, and they would use them to like put the makeup on the corpses and then bury their sons with them. It's just a weird thing, but yeah. Oh, but another tangent where you said of the whole pharaoh thing. Um, there was a rumor going around where, like, if one of the queens or the beautiful ladies or whatever, when they died, the corpses would be kept for a while before they are sent to be embalmed and like put in whatever sarcophagus and things, because they wanted to prevent people being what necrophiliacs from finding the corpses and obviously defiling them. But yeah, it's just
Wow. I remember someone told me they watched the podcast, and they said like, "What did you don't sound like you have an Afrikaans accent, man." She like they wouldn't be able to tell. I do agree with that person. Like if I heard you for the first time, you couldn't. I don't think I can tell
which you wouldn't
that
be
you
able
have
to tell that I have an
yeah,
Afrikaans
that
accent.
you have an Afrikaans. Yeah, that you're Afrikaans. Yeah,
Why?
you can't hear the Afrikaans accent at all.
Or is that what you were paying attention to while I was speaking, talking about the stories? Huh?
Right
Uh,
now, the last few sentences, I was gone, fam. I did not listen to
okay.
a single word you said.
Nah, it feels good. But anyway, so story time. As you asked Red Fox last
It's
time, this
just,
time I actually have kind of a
Red Fuck
story.
never even told this story, man. He
Yeah,
just
but
ignored it.
that was because you just jumped the question on him. The poor
No,
man.
no, 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 no,
You
no. What
didn't
happened is
tell
I
him
asked. I know. I
before.
legit asked the story. No, no. What you mean, fam? I communicated with him. I told him we're gonna ask you some questions and this, and I'm gonna ask you to tell us a story. Just have a fun story to
Oh,
tell us,
okay.
and he didn't tell us.
I
But
thought I
it's
thought the when you asked him the question in the podcast was the first time he heard about it. That why he was why he was unprepared for it. Okay.
but
Uh,
yeah, you go on with your story. Let's hear your story.
Um,
This amazing story that you're supposed to tell us now.
no, it's not an amazing story. It's just another thing. So, my uncle was still there last week when we went, and
Yeah.
he has he started to make a shooting range in one of the parts of the farm. Like they have a lot of ground, and a lot of the ground they can't use because it is a quite mountainous area.
Yeah.
So in one of those areas, he started to make a shooting range. So like I think the distance is up to 400 to 500 meters where there are targets, like distance wise, that you can shoot
Yeah.
from. And he had some of those revolving iron plates that you can shoot. Like if you shoot them on one side, they spin around, and you can shoot them from the other side. Like it moves around each time you shoot. And obviously, if you hit it, it makes a nice ting sound.
I'm
Uh,
sure. So you never heard the song because you
wow,
missed
no,
everything.
I'm actually a really good shot, but fuck me, I
Ah,
guess.
I'm sure you're a good shot. Everybody believes they're a good shot until they start shooting.
Yeah, but I am actually. Even with my bad eye, but we'll get to that now. So my uncle has some what shooting licenses that he can get bigger weapons, like higher caliber weapons and like machine gun grade
Yeah.
and those type of things. And he's still waiting for some of them to arrive. But anyway, we went to shoot with his Glock. So like as you always have in the
The
games.
Glock.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we used my dad's 9mm or something like that, um, and it was fun to just shoot around with the handguns and things. But the thing that I noticed is that I can shoot quite well. It's just that I am really shaky, like with my hands. My hands have always been shaky. Like if I can't hold them perfectly still, like almost never. So I remember I was standing, like shooting. My dad was standing a bit further behind me, obviously gun safety.
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
after I shot like the first mag, he just laughed at me and said that I shake way too much. So I have to like move from the stances faster and like shoot way quicker than I did. which where after my uncle also came to me and he was like, okay, so take the Glock now with the like, I think he had a mag that could take 15 shots or something like that, and he was like, okay, shoot this as quickly as you can. And it was actually fun to just like spray the 15 shots, and then I think I hit quite a few of them. I did not count, but it
I
was
see, I
fun.
see, I see. Counting because I'm sure you hit like one or two by luck, and you're like, I did
Nah,
not
nah,
count.
nah. You weren't there. No one else can prove me wrong. So I hit a lot of shots. I hit like
I see.
80% of my shots.
Ah, but I can ask your father, fam.
Yeah, yeah.
Because your Instagram is really forcing me to follow your family, fam. Apparently,
Ah,
like
okay.
it's just recommending your entire family. So this year I talked to you a bit, so like they're like I don't know. You must know his entire family, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can
You
follow him.
follow this person, so you have to now follow the extended family members. And
Yeah, so I'm sure your father will be happy to answer all my questions. Some random Indian guy asking him about the questions about his son.
yeah, someone that doesn't even have a picture of themselves posted on Instagram.
Yeah, so I'm sure your father will be like, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Uh,
So, but
um,
yeah, like, I actually want to fire a gun, so it's fine, it's fun. It's
have you
fine.
not ever fired one? What?
No, we did have guns in Pakistan, but, after we came here, we never had the need to get a gun because,
Oh,
yeah, but, my
no.
father wanted to get a gun now, but, I don't know what the fuck happened to that. It just died. The
And have
momentum
you
died for that.
never thought of having a weapon yourself?
Nah, no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
It's
Well, I
either
guess if
everyone
you
has
if you
guns
don't have
or
a
no one has
need
guns.
for us, interesting theory there, right?
Oh, fam, have you seen what's happening in America, fam? Next thing you know, what a bit if my kid is depressed and shit, and then this little shit just goes up and shoots up a school, fam. Nah, because I know I heard about the case where some kid shot up a school, and now the parents are getting charged. Okay, the parents did see the signs of the kid being depressed, and
Yeah.
the school called them so many times, like, yo, fam, your kid might shoot up the school, fam. Have you seen your kid?
Yeah, but there's obviously a lot of things that they had to change. Like, why was the like safe? Because usually there's a law that says that if you have a weapon, it has to be either be on your person or concealed or
Yes,
locked up in a safe.
not the
So,
yeah.
so like, why does the child have access to the weapon in the safe?
I don't know, man. It's America, fam. Sorry for the Americans. It's just that family. I don't
Yeah.
understand. But yeah, like I do want to. I haven't shot up a gun. I have never shot. Not. I don't know what I'm saying. I've never shot up a gun. I've never shot a
Yeah,
gun.
shot up a school, shot up a gun.
You know. But that's my soul. And I actually just want to shoot a gun. And I actually want to shoot a rifle, not a rifle, sniper rifle.
Uh,
I saw, yeah, it looks cool in the movies. Sniping people, sniping, and I want to. Oh yes, what's that sport called? Airsoft guns, right?
yeah, I saw
I want,
guns.
I, want, I, want, I want to go play airsoft. Paintball is fun, but I think airsoft seems a bit better. It says like more of like I've seen Americans play it. I
Yeah,
think there is a South
there's
African
a
airsoft.
lot of other places like higher up, right? Because I haven't really found people in South Africa that's that big on airsoft, but there
Yeah,
certainly are people that are very what passionate
interested
about
in
it. And
paintball.
no, no, airsoft.
Oh, okay.
Like I know there's a lot of people that I had a airsoft craze at the time. Like I think it was
Ah,
an end of primary school where a friend of mine got an airsoft gun, so we
hey,
watched a lot of airsoft videos, and like people having the mil sims that they call it, the military
mhm.
simulations, where they have this whole like role
Yes,
play
yes.
thing with the
I, I,
airsofts.
I want to go. I want to go take part in one of those things.
Uh, but I
Seems
don't
quite
think
fun.
we here in South Africa have that level of production for those type
No, we
things.
don't. We don't.
Uh,
We should start a business. you know,
yeah,
but
Goten
yeah,
read the podcast hosts and airsoft field marshals or whatever the what
hey, yo, this is
owners.
this is how you this is how you this is how you create a company. We have a parent company and then a company that owns the podcast and our production side, and
Uh,
then this thing, a clothing brand, and just have a airsoft. But I've seen when I was really interested in this stuff, like airsoft, and but like as I checked for airsoft, there's nothing like that. But then I checked paintball because paintball is like the next best thing. I also really like
yeah,
paintball, but and there's quite a big scene, yeah, with paintball.
yeah. But paintball is fun. There's quite a few really good places to go play paintball here by me. Uh, and I still want to go play with one of my friends or a group of friends, obviously. Now during the new year, but we'll just have to see. Some of them are still away, so we'll wait until everyone's back, and then we might go play paintball again.
Ah, I see, I see. So you don't even invite me. I see. I see.
Yes, if you come over, I'm sure we can invite you.
I see. You guys want to lose that bad, huh? Want to lose some Indian guy?
Oh, okay.
Ah,
So we're losing against you. I thought she meant like we're losing if we have you on our team. I see.
nah, fam. What you mean, fam? I'm like a pro, fam. I'm a pro, fam.
Yeah.
But
But
oh yeah, I'm hopefully. Yeah, go on, go on, sorry, go on.
oh, but I just another thing with the guns. Like for us, because of the quite frequent farm murders that are happening. My uncle and my grandparents have always had weapons on the farm, and like they have security guards guarding or patrolling the farm because they have some wild animals on it. Like
Yeah.
they have not bucks, red bucks. What do you call springbok? What's that?
Oh,
What's
oh,
that in?
Springbok. Springbok.
Is it a springbok? Okay,
Springbok.
that's a weird name. Um, and they had a buffalo and things like that, and they want to get in more wild, like they want to bring in giraffes
Oh,
and other animals like that, but that's still like later
see, I
on.
see. Herbie was, not. I thought kind of like bringing a lion, like, okay.
No, well, because it is close to the what do you call that thing?
The farmhouse.
No, the Krierwildtuin. What's it? Kruger National Park.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
see. Kruger National Park.
There have been lions, and I know that they did have a leopard on the farm sometime. And
So I've been close to your grandparents' house then, or not house, to the
yeah,
farm.
yeah, you
Because
might.
I've been to Kruger National Park. Might have been inside the house. You never know.
I see. Hopefully you didn't get shot at because it
Nah,
sounds
why
like
would they shoot some
invasion of
random
the
Indian guy?
property. Breaking and entering.
Nah. This is South Africa, you know. They're like, I'm sure your grandparents must probably saw some random Indian kids. Like, okay, there goes a random Indian kid.
Just paid no attention to it. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Like, okay, cool. Cool.
But
Yeah.
also, the one night we had a very bad, or a really lot of rain in a very short amount of time. And my
Yeah.
uncle's house, the alarm sounded, so we had to go check what was wrong. And one of the when we got in the house, one of the areas kept getting triggered on the alarm system, so you couldn't
Mhm.
set the alarm again. And my dad wasn't with us, but he gave me one of the handguns to take with because he was like, okay, it's only me and my grandma going down. So, like, if there is something there or someone, they know that I can shoot. So, here you go, there's a weapon. So, he just stuffed it in my hand. As I was walking down, I was like, okay, this is happening. So when we got there, I had to walk around the house, and I have quite a big house, and like check each of the area, the like eyes, whatever you call them,
Yeah.
and the cameras. If there aren't any like obstructions or trees that fell on the front of them or something, and it kind of felt like I was in some random action movie, like walking around with a handgun, checking like the corners of where did the enemy trigger the alarm? Huh? What's this thing?
I see. This is why you're not that half bad at CS:GO. I see
Yeah.
checking. You're used to it. Like, I was like, I thought you were gonna say, horror movie film. I was like, yeah, not
Nah,
that fam.
fam. If it were a horror movie, I would probably just move away, just like, oh, okay, there's a weird, creepy shadow there. I'll just go the other way now.
You see a creepy shadow. It's like, it might be a person. It's like you check it out. It's no one just standing, but you still see that. Like, okay, I guess it's time to go out of this house. It's time to
Uh-huh.
pack up the bags and leave.
We
I
are
am
now
not about
moving
this life.
houses, guys.
So it's time to put up this entire farm for sale. I'm not about this
Yeah.
ghost life. Not
And
about to go die.
the next house, what tenants or what are the people that will
There's
buy the
tenants, yeah,
house? Yeah,
tenants. Yeah.
will probably be a family of
Owners.
5 of white people. A
Okay.
dad, a mother, and their 3 children, and
Why
the
five?
what? What did I say?
Why five? You said five. Why five?
Oh, well, was it? I don't know. 5 just
Huh?
seems like the opportune number for like a
Nah,
horror
nah, you're
movie.
targeting me, fam. I see you're targeting me, fam. I
Oh
see.
yeah, because you're five people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just the question now: is it going to be the youngest child that finds the like haunted person or thing, or is it the middle child?
I'm
So
never gonna find shit, fam. Yeah, it's just it's always the dogs. You know, if I just see my dog, like there's like like in my house right now, there's like a storage area. So if I ever see my dog just standing outside the door and barking at the door, I'm like, yeah, we're moving out, fam.
Mom,
Fuck this
Dad,
life.
I'm going now. Pack your
You know,
bags.
if the light starts flickering, it's like, oh, okay, nope, nope, nope.
Yeah, I'm sure
This
your
is
dad
not.
will be like, oh no, it's just like an electrical problem, we'll just check the circuits
Nah, fam.
tomorrow.
I'll literally be like, do you not watch any horror movies, fam? Have you not seen any horror movies?
These are some like very clear signs of a haunting coming. Quick, quick. You know?
So it might be there's a chance of it being what's just being electric problem, but I'm not gonna risk it. It's
Yeah,
like
you're
nah,
just not even gonna check inside the storage room or
it's like nope, nope. The storage room, I everything in the storage room is the ghost now. I don't need anything. Never opening the door, but like it's fine, it's fine. Oh yeah, but I'm sure you have more stories of the farm. But how was the ton? I was wondering, like when you said like the bridge or the road was flooded with the water,
yeah.
right? I was wondering, like, how did you know? Like, did you actually drive there? You see that? It's like did you see the road flooded? Then you're like, okay, turn back now, or
Yeah,
was it
yeah.
just on the news or something?
The day that we would have, or the day before, we would have come home. It rained quite a lot. Like it rained 30 millimeters of water in like 10 minutes. So that was a really big cloud burst. Oh, and it broke like three or four of the trees like around my grandma's house.
Yeah.
So like this, it was a really bad storm. And further upriver, it got a lot more rain. Like I think one of the places got 100 millimeters of water in like an hour's time or something like that, and it's quite a lot for that area. So we suspected that the water will come down the next day, and when the water comes down like that, it usually is over the bridge because that specific bridge isn't very high. Like it's just a small bridge and river, so they don't usually. Well, usually if it rains, the water comes over. But for this one, it was like a meter's worth of water, like flooding over where the bridge is. So we were not going to get through, even with the fortune of my. One of the other people that lives on the farm with us is also one of the like owners of the farm. He,
Yeah.
with his cruiser, he went over in the morning before the water came down, and during the middle of the day when he tried to come back home, it was the currents were too strong, so he was stuck on the other side of the river and on the other wrong side of the houses. So he was just like, ah, okay, yeah, no one's moving
Oh,
today, guys.
I thought you were gonna say you got swept away. I'm like, okay.
Oh no.
Like, that's how this story ends. Like
Yeah,
I
nah,
got swept away.
he got swept away. We haven't seen him since. He's probably on his way to the ocean by now, just
It's like he's just like, okay, I guess this is it for me now. But we didn't, even though we didn't talk about GTA, nah. Or we can just save it for episode 5. Hopefully, I do have it downloaded by then.
yeah, no,
I still have
you've been a really bad friend, this whole time not downloading my one of my good
no,
games.
thing is right. I know I was thinking of downloading GTA like one of these days. I was trying to play Destiny, and I tried playing Destiny yesterday. Cause
Yeah,
like legit, I had nothing. I didn't. Okay, I had things to watch, but like it's just like I was just bored of
yeah,
everything.
nothing that
Like
you
I just
really
got
wanted to watch. Yeah,
yeah, I got bored of like I was watching Korean shows, and then it's just like after I finished the one that I liked, and stuff after that it's just like okay, now I tried watching like that's the same show. Like first episode, I watched the first episode, it's like nope, did not connect with me, and I'm like okay, I'm gonna drop this.
yeah.
After that, I'm just like, oh, let me go play some Destiny. And guess what?
What
Did not work.
did it not work?
I'm like,
Oh,
oh
okay.
shit. Is
Have you
this doing
checked
this
any of the
again
other
now?
games yet or not?
I check cause after that, like I tried to verify the whole thing over and over and over. But it wasn't working because I don't know why Destiny does this, right? When I close the thing, it still says it's running.
Yeah.
It's not running in the background. I even I force shut down Steam, like with the taskbar, like that still
Yeah,
doesn't work.
yeah.
It still doesn't go off. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna leave it. Tried playing Apex. Apex worked fine, like pretty good. But I think this is another sign I might start doing this again.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So
Mm,
I don't. I'll download GTA most probably sometime now, today, tomorrow. But I played Apex and it was working fine. But
yeah.
that's when I'm like, okay, let me why not just sign up for those tournaments and
Okay.
I don't know, like now I realize what Prashir was talking about, like the problem he was having.
With,
You have to set the trackers and that thing, like that's what I'm saying, before you sign up fully for a thing, just set your trackers. So like I think then you just sign us up
uh,
rather,
yeah,
because I think I'm
I'll
having
have
a
to go
problem.
check for that. But just quickly on GTA, the snow update was shit. I did rant about it a bit. But you can't use your cars because you just slide all over the place. You have no grip. But that is luckily just a week thing, and it's gone now. But I am unhappy that I didn't get to buy everything that I wanted to buy that was on special. I bought a hangar and two of the helicopters, but I didn't get to
Is it
buy the ramp buggy. You know the one.
is it is it is it gone for good now,
No, no,
or
no, it's still there. It's just now more
just on
expensive.
special?
It's not on discount anymore.
Nah, I'm
Um,
sure you can just still buy it. You're just complaining for no reason.
yeah, I just have to
Should you-
get my friends to play the heists with me again that I can actually get money. You know.
Ah, I'm sure. There's some people that I know that do play GTA still, that have GTA.
Ah.
Maybe not as interested as me, but they have GTA. They have GTA.
Yeah, yeah. Go
But
out and find random people because your friend does not want to download the game again. You know how nice of you.
fam, it's 100 gigs, fam. You were struggling to download Destiny, which
I
is only like
downloaded
70 gigs.
I downloaded 57 gigs last night, so yesterday. So fuck off.
For what?
The Witcher.
What?
The Witcher Hunt. What's it? The Witcher Hunt 3, I think, or something like that. Wild
Oh, okay.
Hunt.
Yeah, which is a really, really good game. Yeah,
Yes, yes. It is on
really good game.
special on Steam, so one of my friends is like, get it, you know?
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a really good game. Yeah, it's not a multiplayer game though, so
no, it's
yeah.
not, sadly.
So
But
I'm sure,
I
you'll
still
have fun.
do enjoy my multiplayer games.
Yeah,
My
yeah, yeah.
single player games, sorry.
So I play single player games. Yeah,
Uh,
it's quite a nice game to play. Oh,
yes,
well,
yes,
you'll enjoy Witcher. I'm sure you'll have stories of how the Witcher went.
yes, yes. I'll check
But
it.
the Valheim is also on special.
Yes, yes.
Valheim and
But I was just unsure if you will actually play Valheim because it didn't seem like a
I
game
like
that you
Valheim.
would enjoy.
I legit told you today. I told you I like Valheim.
Yeah, I know
And you
you
just
did,
ignored me.
but
You know?
still, I think you are lying to yourself, right? You don't like
What you
Valheim.
mean, fam? What you mean, fam?
No, I'm just messing around. Um, but yeah, it is. Well, initial release date
100
is
rand.
still to February. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I like Valheim. I don't know. Oh, but I still want to play Minecraft. The modded versions though. That's
Yeah.
what I want to play.
If you just
You know.
get me the mods names as I asked last time, I can see what I can
I,
organize. You
the
know.
thing is, I can't find those videos now. Like I remember I subbed to the guy, so I have to just look for the guy I subbed to. And I'll
Didn't you
send you the
like
names.
the video or
No, I
something?
did, yeah. But I've watched a lot of YouTube.
Okay,
Like those
but
videos are gone, bruv, gone.
no, but still, you have a
In the
search
abyss.
button on your history and on your like list. I'm pretty
It's in
sure.
the abyss. It's in the abyss now. No. It's in the abyss.
It's long gone.
Gone. It's not gone.
Yeah.
There's no way of searching that.
No, what we
But
can
yeah,
do is try. Uh,
I'm sure it's been like, for we do wanted to keep it to like 30 to 45 minutes. I'm sure it's more.
yeah,
I'm
it's
sure I'm
slightly
closing to
over.
50 minutes.
Yeah.
It's slightly over. Like I'm sure you had more topics to talk about, but it
Yeah,
was it
we'll
wasn't.
keep it for a next episode.
Yeah, next episode. Episode 5 is also coming out soon. One day. So
Yes.
we can call it over here. I such
The-
an abrupt ending. Doesn't really much. It is what it is.
Well, I could. Well, I
Uh,
still have the outro, but yeah, what you want from the outro? Do we need to like start talking like slower and lull people into to sleep, and then they
no,
can
you
leave?
don't. Nah, yeah, you can leave. No, just listen to the whole thing. But yeah, we can just outro this. I don't know, just ending. So like, most of the times, we end it properly. But this one, I think this was a pretty good episode. It just depends on the
Oh, do you
quality,
not
the
put?
audio quality. Yes,
Oh yeah, true.
depends on the audio. Then we'll know how good the thing was. But Hopefully, we have new stories if we do play the tournaments. We left
Yes.
episode 5 for tournaments, GTA, other stuff. But
Mm.
oh yeah, like, do you have last thing? I don't know. Even though it's gone way overboard. Any recommendations for an anime, movie, series, anything?
Altered Carbon. That's
Altered Carbon. There you go.
first one that
That's
I can
that's.
think about. Think of.
I guess that's our recommendation for today,
Well, you
for
could
this whole
also
week.
give a
So,
recommendation.
ah, it's Ranking of Kings. Actually like that show quite a bit. It's an anime. Watch it. Watch it. It's a good, nice little story. Ranking of
You
Kings.
can give the genre, that people can know if
Uh,
they are interested.
I think it's drama.
Oh,
It's I forgot. I don't know, fam. I really liked it. It's just about some kid who's deaf and mute, who's like, and his parents are giants. But okay, now that I should start talking, but I might just spoil the whole thing.
okay.
It's
No,
a really good show.
that's
I
fine.
trust.
Recommended. Recommended now. What's the
Yeah,
name again? Sorry.
Ranking of Kings.
Ranking of Kings. Okay.
Yes. And Altered Carbon. Those are the two recommendations. For next time, we might have one, we might have two, we might have more. Who knows? Who knows?
We might be
But
a
yeah,
bit more prepared, but
I we go for it. Let's I'm sure. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll get. Oh no. What about 500 subscribers? We'll take this a bit more serious. Not
uh,
seriously, a bit more. Get a
be a bit more
better.
prepared. Maybe have
Yeah.
someone actually write us like the topics and things that we can talk about, not
Yes.
just randomly throwing in topics.
You know. Yeah, but that's it for this episode.
Yes.
I'm sure Goat will just lead us out.
Okay. This has been your Extremely Average podcast with your hosts, Goat and Red. Thanking you for joining us today. And as always, TEAP curses you with an extremely average week.